is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the winners of 8 straight, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Rumstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team is out on the field. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On the run, it's Miller. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
And at first down, they go right back to him. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
A gain makes it second and medium. A quick throw out left, complete. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw. It's Russell. He escapes the pocket. Wide open downfield. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Man, they got exactly the right coverage early in this game that they were looking for. They found the matchup, and they hit a big one early.
Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. The running back here on a direct snap. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. The game goes back to 1895, Kirk, but as you know, it's begun to pick up intensity, this rivalry, because they are always in each other's way in the SEC.
Yeah, this rivalry doesn't necessarily have the history, even though it does go back to 1895. But you're right. Things seem to change when the SEC split East and West. It became a battle about who would represent the West, the winner typically between Alabama and LSU. It seems like every year from that point on, it's a game we all point to before the season even starts.
With the catch, it's Watkins.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They'll run it from the gun. Breaks into the clear. Muscles past the defender. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. Touchdown, LSU. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today, we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
To the air, it's Russell. And that catch is hauled in. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain getting close to the midfield.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Looking for a gap. It's Miller.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Give it to the back again. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. That's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. He keeps it on a design run. Looks like Alabama will have the 1st down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Now it's 2nd down here. Looking to throw. It's Russell. Over the middle. It's Williams. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. And that's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. And boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Here's the handoff. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the 1st down marker.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a 1st down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. We'll hand it off. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
They're set now to try the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. downfield. It's Nussmeier. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Getting set. Here's second down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here comes a handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
LSU is now operating in the red zone. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here, but they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
2nd down after that previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Finds room at the 30. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And the back gets the football. And that run produces a decent gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Russell. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Handoff heading left. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback's got it on the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. The Tide offense line up here on first and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. This offense really clicking.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. They hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. We'll get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this third and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here or they can settle out and bring the pressure.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. It's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
That was an impressive effort here by the safety to use his speed and effort to get to that football where it was headed. Secondary coach has got to be proud.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Dropping back. It's Russell. Pressure is coming. Contact as he threw it. Oh, the pass is picked off. He could go. Inside the 40. At the 20. At the 10. Touchdown, LSU. The defense contributes 6 points. That is a game-changing play by this defense.
Well, game-changing. The momentum now is on their side. They've got confidence that they can finish this game off and get a win. If they do, we're going to remember this play right here.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it go quickly. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Just what they wanted. You got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
At 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Dropping back, it's Russell. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. The pre-snap motion from the offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes a quick catch. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. Start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Now the timeout. Called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Scanning the field. It's Nussmeier. Running back has it on a screen now. Big spin on the run. They make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage. First down. Looking to throw the football. On the move now. Breaks an open space. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game. He's able to do that right here.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Little floater there, but it falls incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. They will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And with the miss, we remain tied. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So the running play stopped on first down. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Quick throw to the left. He makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Boy, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this and be a great complement to that running game, and then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
Completion makes it 2nd and short. A direct snap. Going absolutely nowhere. A loss in the play. Well, they run the ISO play, but the interior O-line just overwhelmed that time.
Yeah, give the defensive line all the credit in the world because they just manhandled this offensive line. They won the line of scrimmage. It's a very simple play. You should be able to, at the very least, get some positive yards here, but not when you lose the battle up front.
Important third down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. Defense is coming after him. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Oh, no, trap him back there. A fourth down stop and a sack, no less.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open, and result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Back to throw. It's Russell. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
At first down, sack a surprise and moves him back into fringe field goal range. What can they do on 2nd and long? Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage. Looked like a big play, if not a touchdown. And the receiver just dropped the ball.
The incompletion sets up a 3rd down now for this offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. A solid return to set up his offense.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. And a decent gain there before the defense brings them down. 2nd down after that run on the previous play.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
He escapes the pocket, using his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. They'll try to run for the first down. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
The offense will stay on the field for this fourth down attempt. Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. But it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Looking to throw it on first down. On the move now. And he slings it deep back to the left side. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. You just think about it over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quentin Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. To throw, it's Nussmeier. Grab down the middle. It's Anderson. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down. Let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. From the shotgun, drops back. Moves out of the pocket. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They make the stop, but it's a big play. The 31.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Breaks an open space. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay second and third down coming up.
Second down play coming up. Caught behind the line. It's Green. Good enough for first down yardage.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Using his legs, it's Perry. Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Running play called on 3rd and short. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down.
Well, here we are now on 4th down, Chris, and at this point in the game, a field goal gives you the lead. I don't think you roll the dice. I think you kick the field goal, you take the lead, and then you rely on your defense to be able to win this game.
Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on 4th down. Caught in the backfield. It's Watkins. He did not get it. Crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Quick throw to the right. It's caught.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. To the air, it's Russell. Running out of time in the pocket. He went for it, and he gets it on the scramble. That is deflating for this defense.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in a 4th quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes, and he takes off and picks up a first down.
So the clock has stopped, and we've reached the last 2 minutes here. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Adams. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up with the 36. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. To dart right down the middle. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Could take it all the way. Across midfield.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Let's see how they play this. You don't want to settle for overtime. A field goal wins it, but they've got some work to do to improve position for that kicker. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Incompletion sets up a second down. To throw, it's Nussmeier. Looking to scramble. That's caught. It's Anderson. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. They try to sneak it for the first. Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And a timeout is called late in this tie game. Crucial choices coming up. So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. Quick throw caught on the left side. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
And they stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining.
Timeout, LSU.
The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. 1st and goal, handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. A chance for this kicker to almost certainly win the game in the final seconds. Oh, and he knocks it right through. That puts them back on top.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
After the late field goal, they'll kick it away. The offense a chance to tie it up if they can get into field goal position quickly. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play.
Timeout, Alabama.
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Back to throw. It's Russell. He escapes the pocket. Looking for the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. They finally get him down, but a big play for 46. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoff, but all they can do and focus on now is resetting, regrouping, and maybe use this loss as fuel down the stretch.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.